Absolutely beautiful.
So what are we doing today? We just need to get out of Christchurch. So what we are doing basically here is making videos, vlogs. We just started with it, don't know how it's gonna go. But yeah, let's hope for the best.
What was that, bro?
Getting closer to our destination.
Here we are, getting closer to the mountains.
Yeah. We should see if we got any off-road trails around here, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully don't get stuck. But yeah, I'm keen.
We'll try our hand at a bit of off-roading today then.
That's the one, that's the one.
In the Rhino.
In the Rhino, yeah.
So as you can probably tell, most of the roads in Canterbury are straight.
We've been traveling straight for last 30 kilometers, man. 30 kilometers just on the same road.
Just the
same straight road, yeah.
Same straight. Marginal bends here and there, but
I wonder if there's a hole in those mountains that we just go straight through it.
yeah, we're going into a tunnel through the mountains at the moment.
It's like people when they were designing these roads, man. They were like, fuck, we're not taking turns, we'll just draw a straight line and make the road end.
The shortest way
To a place.
to a place possible is straight there.
It's actually funny how you can like go from one coast to the other coast in like 3 hours.
3 hours.
Yeah, east to west. That's fun.
East to west. That's crossing one side of the island to the other side. 3 hours.
3 hours. So basically, in New Zealand, no part of New Zealand is 3 hours away from the coast. You reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah. 3 hours.
Probably 4 at the most.
In North Island, yeah, with all the traffic and stuff. Because this part of New Zealand, where we are traveling at the moment, is quite narrow as well. Yeah.
And as you can see, there's not a lot of traffic.
No traffic at all. Let the people see at the back, man.
You guys can see back there, there's no one.
Just middle of nowhere, eh?
We're in the Wop Wops.
Wop wops. That's the
Welcome
one.
to the Wop Wops.
That's the one. That's the one. Oh, we're traveling at high speeds again. We gotta slow down. Slow down. Okay.
That's what you get with these straight roads that just go for miles. Is It feels like you're going quite slow at 100 kilometers per hour. So
exactly.
You tend to break the speed limit.
That's alright. No sort of. I always drive.
Well, there's no cops around because it's the middle of nowhere, so you're not going to get pulled up.
But yeah, I'm a good law-abiding citizen.
That's right. That's
Get
right.
that in camera.
That's right. Yeah. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
There's a good law-abiding citizen right there. We're almost at Castle Hill.
That's
I think if I'm not sure, but that might be it off in the distance over there.
that thing on the top with some trees around.
Yeah, with the rocks.
Is that rocks or trees?
The rocks, bro.
Oh, that's the one. So I think if you can zoom it, our people can have a look.
I may have just missed that because I was. But yeah, we're a wee way away. We're a few kilometers yet.
We're around 10 kilometers away from it.
Yeah. So we're just pulling up now.
That's the one. So here we guys at Castle Hills, Kura Tau Hiti. That's what it say.
Kuratawhiti.
And
Maori.
Maori.
Yep.
It's Maori.
Maori.
Tuapu.
Taupo.
Tuapu.
Rotorua. And it looks like there's a bunch of rock climbers and all sorts, tourists and all sorts. It's quite a colourful.
Oh yeah, that thing, eh? Do you reckon we go park next to it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go and park next to it.
Yeah.
You can see there's a
Jimmy
parking up next to Jimmy.
It's pretty cool actually.
So we're trekking along the Great Alpine Highway currently. We're not doing the whole thing. The whole thing ends up in Greymouth in Hokitika on the west coast. We started here in Christchurch, made our way through Springfield with the donut, Lake Linden. We'll stop off there on the way back. And we're here at Koratawhiti, Castle Hill. Nice. I've made it up here. Quite a nice place. Really.
We need to find a place of our own. You wanna follow? Dude, I shouldn't have got my jacket, man. Fucking hot in there. Far out. That's some hard work I've done this year.
Yeah. I don't really want to die here, but
Please don't die. Please don't die. You gotta be really careful over there.
definitely some views up here. Lovely. So that was a good trek.
I was thinking about that.
Yeah. We're just on the way back now to the Rhino.
We're gonna stop and do a few other missions.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we fucked up the GoPro and my phone. So it's all up to Andy's phone now.
Yeah. So hopefully the Samsung comes through for us.
I hate when you say that. Samsung say.
He's not a fan, he's a hater.
I'm a hater.
He's a hater of Samsung.
How can you
He's Apple to the death.
How can you make a phone that explodes, man, being such a big company? Ridiculous.
Just so we're clear, it's not this phone. This phone has never exploded. It's done me well. Nice.
Right. For those of you who might be wondering what we're driving here, it's a Mitsubishi Outlander 2007. I got it imported as a fresh one. Pretty good for highway runs and comfortable enough. It has a 2.3 liter. Should we open it up? Yeah. It's got a 2.3 liter Myrac engine, which is engine developed by the Mitsubishi Racing Department. 2.3 liter, and it's a chain driven. That's the reason I got this car. You can also buy this in a V6 model. The reason I got it is chain driven, so it just saves you in the long run. That's about it about the engine. It's got on-demand four-wheel drive system. So basically the car, you can drive the car in 3 modes. You got two-wheel drive, where you just have the front tires running the car, and then you can put it in the 4-wheel drive where there's electronical limited differential. So what it does, it sends 40% of the power to the rear wheels, and also you can put it into lock mode, and you do that, you got 70% of the power going to the rear wheels and 30% in the front. You can also lock it in higher speeds so that you can use it for tracks and stuff. Let me put the aesthetic of the car. It's a pretty nice shape, I would say. Like especially like this dropping middle line, it's pretty sharp. Yeah, 18 on comes on 18-inch wheels. This one's a good one. I'd say if you pull my tires, you need to cut that out. Should we show you the interiors? It's fucking messy at the moment. We've got. I like the sound system. That was one of the selling points for me. It's a Rockford Fosgate. It comes with 9 speakers and a subwoofer, and sounds pretty damn good, I reckon. Yeah. And yeah, we'll just hop into the car, ride it around, and tell you how it feels to drive like. And yeah, that's it. Right.
Fire it up.
Seat belts for safety. And yeah, we started off on the 2-wheel drive mode. So this is the thing I was talking about. 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive with 40% of the power going to the rear, and lock where you have all the entire 70% of the power going to the rear wheels. It makes the car handle well, you get far less understeer, and does a pretty good job. Right. What are we listening to?
Bit of
Rastaman.
Rastaman chant. See you later, Castle Hill has been good.
It's been good. Right, so at the moment we got quite a bit high in the altitude, so you can actually feel that lack of power. Otherwise, I think it's good for cruising around, like especially here in New Zealand, where you can't drive over 100 kilometers an hour. I reckon it's pretty good, because once you get up to speeds, it's pretty damn comfortable in that. The engine is working around 2000 RPMs. Yeah, pretty damn good, I'd say. Good enough for me, I reckon. Yeah, apart from that, good and sandy. What do you think?
It's very, from a passenger point of view, it's quite a comfortable ride.
It is bumpy. It is bumpier though.
Yeah.
But that's natural to an SUV.
Yeah. Nature of the SUV is naturally bumpy, but
like you gotta have a soft suspension.
Yeah. But it's tolerable. It's not. You're not getting sick and tired of the bumps. Just taking it for a little bit of a spin on the more off-road areas. Still a bit of a track, but you know, quite dirty, and it's handling really well. It looks nice. From a spectator point of view, it looks quite sharp, quite serious as well. So we're just heading back down. We're back on those straight roads again, so there's going to be a lot of fun for all the viewers. So what we might do is we might capture a bit of Springfield or something like that. But we'll give you a debrief at the end of the trip back. Just soak in these views for now.
Peace out.
There we are. Springfield. There's the donut. It's obviously someone's been pretty hungry. They've taken a good chunk out of it. You guys can quite make that up, but it's the New Zealand flag. Yeah.
Should we go?
So, let's go.